Man, we back at it, OST, you feel me? Yeah, I'm talking about another quick story up out here. I ain't did a story in a minute. Nigga been hella busy, doing hella shit, you know what I'm saying? My son in like a camp program for juveniles in Fresno, so I go see him every Saturday and Sunday. Well, either one, Saturday or Sunday, so I don't really be having as much time as I thought I was gonna have. But I ain't gonna stop shooting these videos till the nigga get these motherfucking subscribers up. Yeah, I'm talking about I need 1,000 subscribers, man. But either way, I ain't really doing this shit for subscribers. I was watching a documentary like 4 or 5 months ago. It might not even been that much long ago. I mean, it might not even been that long ago, but I was doing watching a documentary about Dex Osama, the nigga who got killed in Detroit, rapper nigga. It was cool. The documentary was cool, you feel me? You get to learn a lot about the nigga, you feel me? The little shit that you didn't know if you weren't from Detroit and shit like that, where the music came from and the stories behind the music. So I was watching that little documentary, and his grandmother, she was talking about when he passed away, and that she could always go back now and watch his videos and watch his interviews and shit like that. And I was like, that's kind of dope, you know, like videos and shit like that. That shit lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? YouTube probably gonna be around forever. So when I go, you know, we all gotta go. And when that happens, you know, my family are the ones that really fuck with me, are the people who really fuck with me. If they was ever missing a nigga and shit like that, they could always come on here. You know, they can always come hear my voice, hear a story, you know what I'm saying, and reminisce with me. Especially the niggas that's in the stories, you know what I'm saying? So I really felt that. That was kind of one of my pushes to doing this motherfucking YouTube shit. Like, I always wanted to do it. Like, even as a little kid, I was like a fake DJ everywhere I went, nigga. Like, that's a whole nother story. But even as a little kid, I always wanted to be something like a DJ or like a flute explorer, like Adam Richman, you know what I'm saying? But I was gonna have my Bay Area swag, like Bay Area Foods, you feel me? I always wanted my shit to be kind of like his, but I want to go around the world, travel, you feel me? And travel and try all kind of shit and all kind of challenges. But I got older, I was like, man, that shit don't really seem healthy. Cause I'm already eating all kind of shit, you know, I'm talking about going all kind of places eating well. And that shit don't really be helping a motherfucker, don't be helping the motherfucker health. That shit be killing the nigga. But I might have 2 stories in one. I'm finna get out this first story. This is the first time I successfully hit a house lick and really got something. You know, it wasn't a lot. Might have been like 3,000 or 4,000 or some shit like that. It wasn't a lot, but at that age, I thought I was the man. You know, we split that in 2 ways, and we got up out of there. But it's a long story to that story, and I'm gonna try to break it down the smallest way as I can. So my nigga knocked a bitch, you feel me, and she had a son. But she was kind of like a hoe bitch, but he really didn't know. He thought she had, like, you know what I'm talking about, trick friends, you know, niggas that, you know what I'm saying, she said all she had to do was spend time with him and they would cash her out, you know. But nigga know right now, at this age, nigga know, man, nigga, that bitch was fucking that nigga, you feel me? Nigga wasn't no motherfucker coming over there hanging out, you know what I'm talking about? So, come to find out, he was a trick. Well, we didn't find this out till later, but at the time, the nigga wasn't trying to cash her out for something. She was trying to borrow somebody. That's another reason why I was like, man, that bitch is a hoe. She 30 dates or something, but my nigga like, hell no, man, she ain't getting down like that. She already told me. He like, I don't give a fuck if she is, as long as she bring me the dough. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking with him. Like, yeah, as long as she bringing you the dough, fuck it, nigga. So the bitch put a song like Blood acting hella funny. I know where he keep his stash at, you feel me? He be having like 20, 30,000 in that motherfucker. We like, ooh, for sure, nigga, we young, we ain't even 21 yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 2 years older than my nigga, so I was probably like 20. So 40 bands sounded good. Niggas was having a couple dollars, you know, a couple bands, but we wasn't having no $40,000 at 20. I wasn't seeing 40. I wasn't seeing 40 like that. That wasn't happening, but man, it sound good to the motherfucker. So she like, man, the nigga worked for the, I ain't even gonna say, he worked for somebody, you feel me? And they known for keeping the motherfucking hammers on him, you know what I'm talking about? So we like, man, we gotta do this shit right. We gotta make sure we go when this nigga on, at the workhouse. So we wait. He work in the daytime, so, you know, we used to bust some moves at night. We ain't used to bust some moves in the motherfucking daytime like that. Like, we know about going to jail by now, you know, niggas the better Santa Rita, nigga. We know, nigga, this shit, nigga, if we get caught, we about to do some time. So daytime, we nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't do no kick, though, because it was quiet over there. It was like, we really could have. Because, nigga, how shit getting down right now, how niggas rocking right now, niggas beating on your motherfucking door. You don't answer that motherfucker, they kicking that motherfucker in, nigga, just like that, nigga. But I hope like you didn't want to answer the door because you thought it might have been a Jehovah's Witness, nigga. You better look through that peephole, nigga. Cause it might be some of them niggas outside that motherfucking nigga ready to boot that motherfucker in because they know how they answering the motherfucking door. Real talk, niggas coming in the daytime. I think they call that shit flocking in LA. Nigga out here in the town, nigga, East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland. Nigga, they breaking in doors, nigga. They hitting shit BMA, nigga. But how we get to the story, man? We get to the motherfucking spot. It's an apartment. It ain't a house, so the bitch done already lied. Talking about the nigga stay in a motherfucking house. The nigga really stayed in the apartment. And the motherfucking apartment was on the 3rd motherfucking floor, so to get through the front, you gotta wait for somebody to come. And it was all motherfucking funny acting ass white people and sedity ass black people. They like, if you ain't got the key, you can't get in. And I respect them, cause nigga, what happened that day is what they thought was gonna happen. You feel me? So she show us which window the niggas is. It's the 3rd floor up. It's hella high. Ain't no hanging from the top going through, cause he ain't at the top. He in the middle. It's like 6 floors. He the 3rd one. So man, we wiggle cause we want that 40 bands, nigga. We ain't worried about shit now. We really ready to kick the door. We could just get through the door without somebody being here. Cause every time somebody came to open and close it, came to go in or go out, they wouldn't let nobody else come in. I don't know if that was a part of the motherfucking agreement when they signed up to move into the apartment building. But nigga, they wasn't letting niggas in and out that motherfucker. You could come out all you want, but we ain't letting niggas in. And we look young. We had the bitch with us and everything, which we shouldn't have, because nigga, that could have got back to him. But it's a whole nother story around that, nigga, because the bitch was a motherfucking fag. The bitch was with some bullshit. She really wasn't talking the shit she was talking, and we should have knew that from the start, because the motherfucking bitch lied about the place being the house, and the place was the apartment building. For 2, you was fucking a nigga. That was your trick. That wasn't no motherfucking somebody you just paid you for your motherfucking time to spend with him, nigga. Hell no. So back to the story, man. We all around the neighborhood. We was known for that. Everybody, I felt we like, man, we gonna find. If it was a ladder we needed, we was gonna find that motherfucking ladder. We was either gonna take it off a truck, go in everybody's backyard. We was gonna find a ladder. And what we do, we find a motherfucking ladder. Boom. So we get back over there, the ladder just enough to reach that motherfucking floor. Like you gotta like damn near stand on the ladder and pull yourself up. You feel me? So we like, bitch, you're about to go up that motherfucking ladder and pull yourself up. Cause the bitch was, you feel me, she was smaller. So that's what the fuck happened. Doing something. So that's what the fuck happened. So the bitch climbed through, you feel me? She come downstairs, open the door, boop, we go in, rock through the shit up to about, we get it, we taking motherfucking clothes, we taking motherfucking, man, why this nigga only had like $2,000? It looked like hella money though, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was hella tens. It was stacked up money. It was in a Bank of America bag, nigga. All the shit, man. All the shit. But it wasn't what the fuck we was expecting. That bitch mighta ran through the bag, nigga, before we got there. You feel me? Before she came let us in. Never know, because that bitch ended up being the sneakiest bitch in the world, nigga. She played my nigga like it wasn't no other. Nigga, if I seen that bitch right now, I get on that bitch helmet, nigga. That's on GP, man. That bitch was a snake in the motherfucking grass, I swear to you. But yeah, man, so we get up in that motherfucker. We get all kind of saucy ass coats up in that motherfucker. Saucy ass motherfucking sweatsuits. Fresh out the cleaners. You feel me? He got that shit out the cleaners. I didn't even wear him. He had a studio with a big ass closet in that motherfucker. And that motherfucking closet was full of shit. And that's where the motherfucking bag was at. We didn't count it out right there, so we was just rushing to get shit. We got what we could get. We left up out of there. He had a little weed. You know how you is when you're young, nigga. Even though I was like 20 or 19, I was spending that shit before that shit was even in my pocket. You feel me? I'm like, nigga, I'm spending that shit, nigga. We get to the count up. It ain't nearly what we wanted. It wasn't nearly 40. You feel me? It was like 4,000, nigga, 3,000, something like that. So, nigga, we were supposed to split that shit 3 ways. I'm like, it's only 4 bands. However many it was, we gonna have to split it between me and you, bro. You can give her what you want to give her, but we gotta split this. Fuck what the fuck was she talking about? He had them things up in that motherfucker too. You feel me? He had them things up in that motherfucker too. We hit, we scored. And it was a long story to the aftermath of that shit, cause man, this nigga had fallouts over who was gonna keep the cleanest coat, who was gonna keep the motherfuckers this sweatsuit, nigga. I'm like, you can't even fit it, nigga. He like, man, blah blah blah, nigga. Nigga, we gonna take turns with the coat, blah, blah. Nigga, like, nigga. But when it was 40, you feel me? And they was like, oh, you can have that, I don't give a fuck. When we thought we was gonna have 40 bands, niggas didn't give a fuck. When we seen it was just some chump change. But it wasn't chump change back then. It wasn't chump change back then. When I was 24 bands, 2 bands, nigga, that'll last you a month. That'll turn you into the dope man. For real, you buy a zip, nigga, you own. No bullshit. In Oakland, nigga, you could become the man overnight, nigga. You knock you a good old thorough, you feel me, 3-0, you know what I'm talking about? But you really gotta be about your, you know what I'm saying, your real 16 shit, though, you feel me? You can't be, you know what I'm saying, you can't be letting the whole pimp on you, you know what I'm saying, training you, showing you what to do. If you don't got a big homie or somebody to lace you with this shit, man, stay away from them hoes. Them bitches is crazy in the motherfucker, man. Fuck with a foreign bitch, man. Don't fuck with these back. Man, we gonna stay off that subject, man. But we gonna go into the next story on another time, man. But that was the first time I hit my successful house slick, you feel me, or what you want to call it. It might have not been too successful, but that little 2 bands a piece, and them things, them saucy ass motherfucking nigga. That's when the motherfucking sweatsuits was in, like them velour sweatsuits and shit like that. Shine John and all, nigga. Nigga was the man for a minute, nigga. First thing I bought was a motherfucking gallon of Remy, nigga. Or was it a liter? I bought a liter of Remy, nigga, and the motherfucking some Chinese food, nigga. We had weed. He had weed up in that motherfucker too, you feel me? Shout out to that nigga, man. We ain't take too much. I know you got back. It's a long story about that too, man. Y'all be safe, man. I'll try to get back at you, man. Y'all try to like, try to subscribe, man. Share, whatever you gotta do, man. We wanna try to get this shit popping. We're gonna have better stories, better content, you know what I'm saying? We just starting up. I wasn't gonna shoot no more videos until I got my camera, but I'm like, man, fuck slowing down. Let's just keep going until you get everything, I think about to do another story, you feel me, about the first time I tried to rob a nigga, you know, and it didn't go right. Shit turned, you know. Did I get away? Gotta watch the next video to find out. So.